My name is Heather Leverich, and I'm here to tell you why you should pick me to be the London Travel Scholar, because I am the perfect fit for the job. I have some of my friends and students and colleagues here to tell you why. I would be so excited to be picked as the London Travel Scholar because I would learn so many great facts about music history when visiting Handel's home and St. Martin in the Fields, and I could bring those facts back and share them with my music students when I return home. Which is why you should pick Heather!
And her style of teaching is unique in the way that she ties history in with the pieces and gives them that emotional depth that they really need. I love working with Miss Heather, and she inspires me to love classical music.
The thing that makes me unique as a music teacher is my enthusiasm. I try to find lots of interesting new ways to help my students understand music. I love using technology to make the lessons more interesting. I have a snowball mic and I'll help my students record their own albums, or we'll go to YouTube a lot. It's a great way to transport a student from a piano lesson in my little studio to a concert hall in New York City instantly to see some of the greatest performers in the world performing live. I just bring enthusiasm to every music lesson that I teach because I love music. It's what I have dedicated my life to serving.
Her passion for opera is very unique, and she wants us to love it and to come to find a love for not only that, but for classical music. And I think that she's actually succeeding at it. We're studying the foundations of music.
Every month I try to find fun and creative ways of bringing classical music alive for my students, whether it's adult students or very young students, college students or private students. I try to think of ways to bring classical music alive to them like they've never seen it before. One great way to introduce students to classical music is field trips. Right now I'm at the Kansas City Opera House, which is an example of one of the wonderful places we would go on a field trip to see live art taking place.
When I heard that she was a semi-finalist for this contest to go to London, I automatically knew that she would be perfect, and she definitely deserves it. Not only is she knowledgeable in the field of music, but she's super engaged, and it makes it so much easier as a student to be interested in what I'm being taught if the teacher's into it as well. And I just love coming to class each week because you can tell that she's excited to tell us her information that she knows about it, and I have learned so much from her class.
Sharing music with the world is my passion. I currently teach private piano and voice lessons at Conservatory of the Ozarks and music education at Crowder College. In the past, I've taught voice at Ozarks Technical Community College, and I've taught piano and voice lessons at several other music studios. Music education is the thing that I love most in life.
I think you should pick her to go to London because she has shown me that I can have a love for classical music. She puts on shows everywhere in the community, at the mall, at the nursing home.
I think you should pick her to go to London because she is awesome in many, many ways. She has great classical music chops. She's very, very involved in the community, Chamber of Commerce and Rotary Club and all of that good stuff. And she has an amazing passion for both music and her students.
In 2008, I started Conservatory of the Ozarks, a fine arts academy, and in 2009, I opened a second location for Conservatory of the Ozarks. A big part of my marketing campaign over the last 6 years has been social media. So every month, usually several times a month, I try to set up lots of fun performance activities for my students out in the community. And at each of those events, I take lots of pictures and video clips, and I post those on our social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter and our website and all of the great free resources that the internet has to offer.
which is one of the many reasons why I would be the perfect London travel scholar.
I've invested a lot of time and resources into my education as a music educator. In 2006, I graduated from Maranatha Baptist University with a bachelor's degree in voice, and I'm currently pursuing a master's degree in music from Concordia University. I have dedicated my life to the study of music, and I love sharing my knowledge with my students.
Cool and creative because I'm starting to like classical music a lot more than I used to. I never liked classical music. Every time my parents played it on the radio, I tried to change the radio, I guess. But now I kind of like classical music and I'm learning a classical piece, and that's why you should vote for Miss Heather to go to London.
Well, I hope I've convinced you to pick me to be the London Travel Scholar 2014.